Hi, I'm Wild Bill. It's the 29th of October 2022, and I feel compelled to explore a thought experiment. I want to talk about my brother, the brother I never had. My mother delivered two girls, my older sister, Janet, and my middle sister, Tori. And then she miscarried a boy, the third child, the one that would complete the family, the brother I never had. And that brother was a better man than I am. He got decent marks in school. He listened to my parents where I didn't. He paid attention where I couldn't. He got into an okay college because the folks would help him a little. Got a degree in visual arts. Dated several girls in college. Got out of college. Got a job in some small firm somewhere advertising. Worked his way up gradually. Did all right by himself. Got married about 26. Had 2.3 kids with a wife in whom he believed, and vice versa. One of those kids went to college. One joined the military. The college one became estranged. The military one decided that dad was the coolest ever. Had his first heart attack at 53. Had his second heart attack at 60. Had a stroke at 68. Mostly recovered, but grew slower and less adventuresome and more conservative as time went on, and well, sadly passed away at age 69. So that's the son my parents should have had. Did well, lived well, carried on the family genes into a future, an uncertain future. But still, the job of a human being is to mate and reproduce. And nothing else that happens is important to humanity but those two things. Everything else is superlatives, but not necessities. And so that's the story of the brother I never had. The brother that was a better man than I was. The brother that did all the things that I couldn't do. The brother that, because of the stresses of his life and the way things went, and eating very well and exercising less, passed away this year. We miss him. He was a good guy, better than me. And I'm the son my parents got instead. Lazy, dissolute, unable to focus, unable to hold two thoughts together or two words together, unable to collect his intellect in order to function as a human being. I occasionally think that my parents would have been so much better served if I had been the miscarriage. I don't like those thoughts, but they're worthy. What if there was a good son? What if there was a dutiful son? What if there was a son who had followed the precepts of his society, lived within it, functioned within it, passed away as one of its gears, its cogs, its essential machines? That's non essential machines, whichever. But that's not the son they got. They got the crazy one. I find myself torn between these two pulls because I very much wish that my parents had that son that didn't make it. Because he would have been the son they wanted. I wasn't. How does that make me feel now when it's impossible to call it all back? Those thoughts cause conflict, inner conflict. It can't be resolved because the moments that caused it are gone forever and cannot be recalled. So some therapy is mere palliative and cannot cure, heal, or knit the wounds clean. But the brother I lost would have been pretty talented. He would have been pretty capable. He would have pretty much loved his wife and loved his children. And pretty much worked hard every day. Been a decent person. Constructive member of his society. I win. What did I win? I wonder what my parents would have thought if they had had the two brothers to compare. I'm pretty sure I know. Wild Bill. This is a lesson in how it feels to grow old when you're lonely every day. I recommend to you folks that can stand the company of others that you pair bond, that you find somebody to love, you find somebody to care about, you find somebody to argue with. Because the loneliness is like a brother that never was.